Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Atlantic Fleet with RunGB. We are currently in the campaign and we are about to start mission 10 and we are going versus 3 destroyers and 2 freighters. However, in the last battle we lost 1 destroyer and I'm considering the idea of purchasing some new ships. We'll see. Let's take a look at the ships first and then we'll decide. Okay, let's check which destroyers can we use. The I-class Ilex, which we lost before, costs 5,300 renown. I might get another one. Those are tiny good ships, but I might want a tribal. I mean, the tribal is really powerful. Has 8 main guns, which is extremely good, but only for torpedoes. And yeah, I don't really know. I mean, it's much more expensive. It's 6,000 renown, and I have 50% renown option enabled. I might not use anything new. Nah. Let's play this with Jamaica and Icarus. Well, it's by night, however. It should be noon, but well, this is the north, and in the north, you know, light doesn't shine very often. Okay, Jamaica is heading directly towards them. Idea would be Jamaica tries to distract them while Icarus moves in for the kill on the freighters. Should work well. For the initial stages, however, Icarus is going to put some star cells. In the meantime, let me check. Oh, they are actually going the other way. Well, we will round them from behind. That's okay with me. Elevation 13 degrees. Not sure if I should trust this, but wind is coming from port. It's not that strong, however. Open up. Well, one hit. He's on fire already. Okay, actually what I'm going to do is to keep close to Jamaica. Let me check. This one's on fire, so we don't need lightning on him. Going to target Paul Jacobi with a star cell. There. And top elevation. And try to put some illumination over the enemy warships. See how it works. Pretty much on top. That's a good star cell right there. Paul Jacob is firing. Short. Theodore Riedel also opens up. Yeah, Jamaica is going to take the brunt of their attention. That's okay with me. We should be pretty much immune to 5-inch gunfire. Herman Soman fires a star cell. Okay. Okay, this one is on fire and looking really damaged. I'm going to swap fire from Herman Soman to Paul Jacobi. I think. Let me check. Yeah, Theodore Riedel is pretty far away. Paul Jacob is much closer, more chances to hit. Okay. Full port rudder. I want to unmask all my guns, which we did. Compensate for wind a little bit. Steering us 11.8 degrees. Okay, seems like a sensible change actually. And I'm going to decrease it even more to 11.5. HCL, open up. On target. 2 or 3 hits at least. That's good. Okay, we're going to keep track of Jamaica's movements. Try to deliver another round of elimination, at this time on Herman Sommen's area. Reduce elevation to 36 or so, and keep the area illuminated. Just on top of him. That's a good start cell as well. Paul Jacobi is making smoke. Theo Riddle is closer. So it's a little bit long. Herman Somman is opening up with everything he has. Force falling short. Okay. And the freighters also move. Okay, now we are more or less in the correct bearing we want. I'm going to start a very wide starboard turn, so we go behind them. Okay. Guns on target. Last time we were pretty much on target. He's moved a little bit away, but we have moved a little bit closer. So I'm going to reduce elevation by 0.2 and open up. Another hit. No fires, however. Theodore Riddle is still burning. That's good. Okay, that star cell over there is about to run off. It's been burning for two turns. The next turn will be it. So I'm going to put a star cell over there. Keep the area illuminated. Perfect area. Paul Jacobi is moving away, deploying smoke. Theodore Riddle still unchallenged. And deploying fire, which is a little bit long, but it's coming closer. Okay, Herman Somman has had a big explosion. Big, and very good news. Let's see if the damage we dealt is going to be enough for him to sink. In the meantime, we keep our wide turn. Okay, he's moved away. We need to increase elevation a little bit and open up. Yep, 3 hits at least. Good. Icarus is going to follow and deploy star cells there to Cape. Well, actually, I'm going to start putting star cells over the last enemy destroyer. I mean, as long as this dude is burning, we won't have troubles knowing where he is. So, star cell. Just on top of him. That's a good star cell again. Paul Jacobi is maneuvering, is still not on fire. So I don't think damage is going to get worse over time on him. So we need to keep on fighting on him. Herman Somman still fighting. It's good. He's looking damaged, however. Freighters moving away. Jamaica is going to keep the turn, but a little bit softer. I don't want to unmask my aft turrets. So, last shot was mostly on target. He's moved a little bit away. Increase 0.1 on elevation. That should be 11.8. And see what happens. Well, we got 2 for 1. 1 hit on the Mercant, 1 hit on the destroyer. Still not burning, however. Lucky dude. Okay, keep the move with Icarus. We have a star cell there. I'm going to put another one over Herman Somman, just for the sake of it. Want to keep them illuminated as much as we can. Also comes handy because the other one is also moving closer. Well, Paul Jacob is moving really close to that American. He should be careful because rams happen in this game. Okay, we got hit, but from long range I'm not worried about Jamaica. Herman Soman is opening a map. Close shots, but all short. Okay, let me check. Ooh, we don't have a star cell over there. Oh, those two should be really careful. Okay, I'm going to move. Reduce elevation a tiny weeny bit. Maybe 0.2. Open up. Yep, that's a pretty nice volley. That's a pretty cool volley. Another 2 for 1. Okay, let's put a star cell over there. Last time we fired on that. Sadly, we don't keep a track on the elevations of former star cells. I'm going to fire on this elevation and see if that's enough. Close enough. Yep, that's a good star cell. Okay, a ram is going to happen there, I'm pretty sure. Wow, what the hell? Oh, probably torpedoes? Some kind of ammo storage on this deck? That was, well, awful to watch. I mean, what the hell? I mean, I'm not really worried. Propulsion is damaged. Oh, the funnel. The funnels. Yeah. Oh, okay, I know what exploded. The freaking aircraft. That's nice, yeah. Not really. Okay, whatever. What's going on here? Well, this dude should go down soon. I'm thinking of switching targets, actually. Man, that's a bad fire which is going right now. Yeah, turn. We should be on target again, a little bit closer, so I'm going to shorten the range and the elevation. Want to finish that guy off. Yeah, Paul Jacob is sinking. Good. Okay, back to those two. Keep the star cells falling. Man, that was unlucky. The hit we got on Jamaica. Theodore Riddle. Changing course. Firing a star cell. Jamaica's fires seems to be put out. That's good. Herman Soman is still firing. No secondary explosion since that last one. Freighter's moving. Okay. So, one destroyer down, 2 to go. Herman Soman is there. Is the most damage of the 2. I'm going to turn a little bit towards port. Adjust for wind. Let me check. Probably we are going to need an increase in the elevation to 13.5 or so. Let's make it happen and shoot away. A little bit short, but a decent estimation. Each time I switch targets, if I'm that close to hitting, I'm actually pretty happy. It's a rough estimation, worked well, so yep. Okay, so we have a divided attention. This one is going right, this one is going left. So we need to put a star cell over there. Like so. Theodore Riddle opens fire again. Little bit long. Good. Herman Soman firing again. And what's going to happen? Little bit short. Well, one hit. And another fire. Yeah, that's great. Not really. Not really. Amazing how lucky these dudes are getting with their fires. Okay, fire is put out. We have a slight, very slight tilt towards towards starboard, but not really worrisome. Also, we have regained most of our speed, so the damage has been put out. Okay, last time we were short by quite a little bit. So adjust, increase, fire. On target. Yeah, there you go. That's a good. Oh, 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 okay. That was a great volley. Okay. Last one, Theodore Riddle is still undamaged. Yep. This one has 5.5 inch guns. Yeah, the German destroyers with 6-inch guns tends to be a little bit dangerous, even for these cruisers. But this one doesn't have them, so that's good. Let's keep the star cells falling. Also, that helps us keeping track of the movement of the mercants. More hits. No fires. That's good. Okay, Theodore Riddle is target. Enemy star cell is out. Good. Okay. Elevation 12.5. Yeah, I tend to believe it because he's at well, actually, it's not that much of a closer range, so I'm not going to believe it. I'm going to use 13.5 instead. Also, I'm going to adjust for the wind before I forget. Open up. Yep, that was a good estimation indeed. Okay, it's time for Icarus to move closer to the mercants. Still keeping the star cells over Theodore Riddle, but it's the moment to start coming close. Okay, smoke being produced. Jamaica moves forward. Adjust for the wind. That means we are at closer range. Reduce 0.5 degrees. Open up. Big explosion there. Good. Okay, we are going to start opening fire to the enemy transports. Elevation 20. Adjust for wind. Open up. Little bit past. Not a bad first estimation. Okay, that destroyer is pretty much done. I mean, it's not even shooting back again by producing smoke. So again, we move closer. Last time we actually were pretty past him, so I'm going to reduce by a lot. 10.8. One hit. Almost on target. Icarus is going on. Last time we were quite long, so reduce it by maybe 3.5 degrees. Check out that range. On target. 2 hits. Good. Okay, Jamaica moving forward. We don't have star cells anymore, but we are close enough. And this dude is on fire, so we are not going to keep track on him. We are closer again. Last time we sold a little bit short, so I think this is a correct elevation. I'm not going to change it. What I'm going to actually do is to adjust a little bit more for the wind, like so. Open up. Boom. Yeah, that's one destroyer less. I'm going to unmask my aft turrets with Icarus. Last time we were on target, we have moved a little bit closer. I'm going to reduce elevation again. Maybe not by that much, a little bit less. There. Just for the wind. Open up. 2 hits. He's on fire. He's sunk. Okay. And yeah, this is not going to take a lot now. Okay, large freighter there. Longer range that we have towards the orbital. Let's try with 13.5 degrees. Adjust for the wind. Open up. Decent estimation, but not quite precise enough. Okay. Open our aft batteries to fire on this large freighter. Let me check. Last time we saw it was here. Range should be almost the same. Maybe a tad longer, but not by much. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, that was a very, very good estimation indeed. Okay, this one is pretty much done for, so I'm going to switch targets with Jamaica. Okay, that should be at least a couple more degrees. The very, very least. Going to add them. Adjust for the wind. There. Open up. Good estimation. Yeah, I love when I do my estimations correctly. And yeah, let's. This is not going to take a lot. Couple more shots and we will be over probably. Open up. Yeah, I reduced elevation a little bit too much, it seems. Okay, there. He moved a little bit away. I'm going to increase my elevation by 0.2. Open fire. Yeah. Is he still alive? Seriously? After that explosion? Oh man. That's a tough freighter right there. Large, tough freighter. Okay, last time we were a little bit short, right? Yeah. So I'm going to increase elevation by a little bit, not much because we should be closer than before. And open up. Yep. Good hits. And turn a little bit. Last time we were again on target, so adjust the shot. Increase range a little bit again because he's moved a little bit away. Open up. Yeah, well, that was it. That was it. That was it for this dude, at least. And yeah, we should have this one as well in no time. Last time we were pretty much on target. I'm going to fire on the same elevation. And this time we missed. That's nice. No big deal. After all, it's only a couple shots more. Okay, reduce elevation, couple of degrees. 15, a little bit less than 15 degrees. Should put us... Not quite. That was a little bit too long. Okay, last time we fired short. So I'm going to increase this by maybe... little more, almost 1 degree. Yep. And open up. Yep, much better. Two fires burning. Adjust another degree down. With Jamaica. Yeah. Yeah, oh wow. We totally destroyed the whole superstructure of that ship with that volley. Still soldiering on, however. Tough little ship. Last time we were on target, we are a little bit closer. Let's reduce elevation by a little bit and open fire. On target. 3 hits. Jamaica's is going to keep on going. Adjust. And decrease. Oh, he's already sinking. Okay, well, let's put a firewall shot just for the hood of it. I can't change elevation, sadly. So we are going to miss this, probably. Well, some hits. And we are done. So those were 3 destroyers, 3 cargo ships, and a lot of prestige, which I needed because I didn't like seeing one of my destroyers sunk. Okay, let's check what the next mission is going to be. Mission 11. We are versus Leipzig and another destroyer. Leipzig is a better ship than Königsberg, but not by much. However, given the fight Königsberg did before, we'll see how this goes. Anyway, that's going to be in the next chapter. For the moment, this is going to be it for this video. As always, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching and see you later.